Section 168N, and this is, I think, the biggest, newest addition to the tax code from the OB3, and this is really to drive domestic manufacturing in a massive incentive, and it kind of ties in some of the things we've talked about. But what the new 168N, and it's called the qualified production property, it's essentially saying that if you build a domestic manufacturing facility, and there's some rules around that, instead of writing it off over 39 years, you can write it all off today, which is crazy. So you write it off once you place it into service. And again, normally you're writing that off over 39 years. So you're only writing off around 2.5% per year. And the whole goal here is to really push domestic manufacturing. And this is part of, Trump really trying to onshore a lot of jobs and a lot of industry. And so we'll see. He's using the tax code to incentivize it. Will it work? I guess we'll find out over the next several years.
It's a huge opportunity for anyone that wants to, build something in the U.S. to do domestic production or manufacturing. You can imagine the advantage that you have if you can write off that expense day one. It's a huge advantage. Cost-wise over someone who might be competing with you overseas. Obviously, you're going to have higher cost of labor and stuff like that, but there's certain parts of the building you can't expense. So for example, if you have 80% of the building is production and 20% is offices, you can't write off the offices.
Right.
Stuff like that you need to be aware of, but it's still an enormous opportunity. And I think anyone who's in the space of development like this, I think you should look at this.